Whoop, I got a dog noise. Puppy Kiva here, and as you can tell on the title screen and what's in front of you right now, we are back with more Swooning Over Stands a Grunkle Dating Sims. I could probably just call it a Grunkle Dating Sims. But here we are, me not doing that. My dog is currently doing something around my cords, and that makes me uncomfortable, so we're just gonna save real quick. Oh, now she's on the other side of my desk. What a dog. Wow. What a dog. Alright. So, let's learn more about Ford. And let me pick up my dog real quick. Hello, dog. You're now on the chair with me, because you're a good girl. Let me take off my robe real quick, actually. There we go. Yes. Yes. Having no robe on. It's tight. Oh, now you're on my lap. Can you not do that, small one? I guess you can. Well, she is. I can't control her. She is her own being. I gave her a smooch, though. Anyways, let's get to know Ford! It just hit me. I have never done the whole fucking singing up shit. Oh, God. Well, hi, we're back. I just barely did the syncing up. That once again shows how long it's been since I have done a Let's Play. That I forgot something that's very important, aka syncing up the video so it's easier for me in the future. I'm so sorry, future Amber. You don't get enough appreciation. My dog's licking my arm. You can't lick me right now, Annie. No, you can't lick me. We're doing things. Doing things, you stupid, you silly baby. Anyways, we just said that we're gonna learn more about Ford, just in case you fucking forgot, because I kinda did. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ford, wait. Need a hand with that recipe?
I can handle it myself.
Are you sure you couldn't use a hand?
Ford looks away and you follow his averted line of sight to Mabel, who just mouthed something you couldn't catch. When she catches you looking her way, Mabel gives you a 100-watt smile, the picture of innocence. Ford rubs the back of his neck. Yes, I suppose I can accept some help.
And with that, assured that Ford is on the task, you spot Mabel rolling away with Waddles into the living room.
Such a weird child. Before we start, I suppose I should give you an introduction. Amber, tell me, do you believe in the supernatural?
Oh shit. There is a I want to. You know what? Yeah, I kinda do. There are just some things I don't completely believe in that could... Like, if I see it for myself, I'll definitely start believing in it. Like ghosts. In real life. I don't truly really believe that much into ghosts, but yet I do. I don't know. It's confusing. Ah, fuck. Anyways, so let's just say the correct answer, which is yes. I do believe in the supernatural, which isn't a total lie. Yes. I believe in Mothman and Bigfoot.
Well, you're about to come face to face with the unexplainable yourself. You see, Gravity Falls isn't some quiet, unassuming backwater town. Much more lurks below its surface. Ford pockets the crumpled up journal papers and gestures for you to join him as he walks. You do, and you follow him through the living room and into the gift shop. For example, you must have heard Mabel mention a pterodactyl. Most would say none exist in the living world today. But I say, not if you know where to look. Ford reaches under the cashier counter and retrieves a packet of vintage-looking gum, inspecting it for a moment before slipping it in his pocket. He looks around in thought. Hold on to my explanation for the moment. I need to retrieve some more supplies.
Ford ushers you out of the gift shop entrance, so you find yourself outside of the shack, then shuts the door behind you. Okay. You know what? I will respect the man's privacy. He's clearly got business in the... Maybe.
No! Respect the man's privacy!
I will respect his privacy, because I am a good girl. If this bites me later in the ass, then whoopsie daisy, I guess I'm playing through this game again, because I'm determined to at least get one grunkle. You correctly and politely just stand out here until Ford returns. You maybe scan the sky for a pterodactyl while you wait. Not too longer later, the door opens behind you, and Ford joins you outside, looking no different than before. He must have stored whatever supplies he went to retrieve in his coat. But the trench coat falls too natural on his figure for him to be hiding much.
Where were we? Ah, yes!
Ford pulls a pen and pad of paper out from his coat, walking as he writes. Just as you were about to head out, he stops and smacks his hand to his face.
Oh, shoot! 1 second!
Ford hurries back to the house, realizing he forgot one important component to this adventure. A butterfly net. Before you could get the chance to ask, he strides out ahead of you, obviously in no mind to tell you what's it for quite yet. The pair of you walk past the shack and down a well-worn path into the trees surrounding the house, sunlight peeking between the pines. He double-checks whatever he's scribbled onto the paper and tucks it back into one of his coats, his coats of seemingly infinite pockets. He stops and turns to face you with a definitive nod.
My recipe for repellent called for... I'm sorry, I saw my name and I glanced down, but that's a gemstone. My recipe for repellent called for a sprig of lavender, 2 thin slices of ginseng, a drop of bat blood, a chunk of amber, and 3.5 millimeters of ink.
He pauses, staring down at the path in thought.
Obviously, I have all those components on hand, all except for the last ingredient, a moth's wing. From Mothman himself! Yes, bitch!
Hold on! Actually, I can send this later to Amanda when I'm editing it!
Yes! The thing I actually believe
in! You can't help it. You gasp. Ford glances at you, and you think you see a hint of a smile before he turns back to the path and continues along, wind ruffling through his hair.
You see, Mothman is the very creature on that page that Waddle seems to fear. Using a piece of itself should ward it away, or at least lead it to believe that Waddles isn't for eating. I would have already completed the repelling years ago if I've managed to collect that wing.
What? Was it too difficult?
Oh, I just never got around to it. Besides, Mothman used to combat at this lamp
Used to combat at this...
Okay! Hold on, that one actually was me having a hard time reading, and not just me being illiterate. Oh, I just never got around to it. Besides, Mothman used to combat at this lamp I had lit out in the backyard. It seemed like an innocent hobby that I never had the heart to chase it off. But if this brings Mabel and her pig a peace of mind, then the time has come to finish this.
Sunlight filters in through the trees, causing dappled shadows across Ford's coat as he leads in front of you. Break the silence? How much do you know about this stuff? Oh, how do you know so much about this stuff?
I'm curious! I study anomalies, anything unusual, strange, and just plain weird. I began my research in this town because it was, and remains, a hotbed for paranormal activity. I made this exact trip years ago, though at the time I had no idea of where I was going. It was just dumb luck that I managed to tail Mothman back to its cave from my backyard. Navigating the forest by moonlight is poetic but not advisable. I made plenty of other discoveries.
Did I make that noise with my mouth, or did... Oh, is that an actual noise in the game? Hold on. That... I mean, I guess I won't figure out until later, but... The discovery...
Oh, wait.
Huh. Or was that a noise from you, Annie, you tiny fuck? I don't know, we'll never know. It might have been nothing.
I made plenty of other discoveries as well. From fairies to gnomes to... Where's my phone? Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Amalgam! Oh, fancy word. From fairies to gnomes to amalgams of creatures who were never meant to cross to... Ah, wait! Ford reaches into his pocket and pulls out the slightly crumpled pages Mabel had pushed into his hand earlier, smoothing them out and shuffling through them. Take a look at these. They're more definitive proof than just my words. You accept the pages from him and find that they're scanned pages from some sort of journal, just as you heard Mabel say. Fluid cursive tells of Mothman, beard cubs, scamp fires, and more. Ford gestures to them and explains. I detailed my discoveries in a series of research journals. The remaining pages, at least. I wonder where Stanley was keeping these. Ah, shit. Do I compliment his drawings, or do I just like, were these creatures ever dangerous? Like, oh god! I'm impressed with both! You must have got... Ah, that's also a possibility. But I'm more curious about, like, were any of these creatures ever dangerous and you drew these? You know what? I think I'm more curious about the creatures. I am more curious about the creatures. I wish there was an option to compliment him later. Alright. Were any of these creatures ever dangerous? Oh, extremely. Some were worse. Dangerously annoying. Though Ford seems to find his own comment amusing, he doesn't fail to notice your unease. Would I be probably, because, like, I don't know these things. They could easily kill me. However, I have the rule of, if I can punch it, I'll be fine. My fear of it goes down a lot. However, that doesn't really help much, because I can punch a bear, but I'm still terrified of bears. I do have... My dog distracted me. I do have weapons in case things escalate, so there's no need to worry. You bought weapons? Not many. I have a stun gun, my fists! I love you, Ford. And my sharp wit. Homie. I feel safer already. I detailed my discoveries in a series of research journals, the remaining pages, at least. I wonder what— Oh, shit! Wait, oh, so I can! Hold on! I'm very excited by this for some reason. You don't know, we'll keep recording a little bit longer. You know what? I'll quick save. Okay, cool. Just in case, because I do want to ask about the creatures and the magnet gun, but I'll ask. You drew these? You drew these? Yes, of course. Who else? Oh shit, the picture! Give an ambiguous nod of acknowledgement. They look so photoreal. Ah! They look so photorealistic. Hey, he's happy! What a happy boy! My work now is far better, but I appreciate the compliment.
Despite his understated words, Ford looks surprisingly pleased.
Yes!
Woo! Okay, cool! Yay! I'm so happy! I can't actually keep going. Yay! Okay, you must have gotten some pretty crazy stuff back then.
That's one way to put it. Only took 6 years for me to get in over my head.
He takes a silent moment to look away from your gaze, seemingly in a bittersweet remembrance. My dog licked my leg. You didn't bring your magnet gun?
I thought it would be prudent to leave its magnetic fields alone for a while until I have the time to optimize it. You see, I was trying to widen the area, the magnetic influence, but it's been a while since I last worked with the gun. I need to refamiliarize myself with its inner workings. My guess is I switched a wrong wire or two and instead narrowed the beam.
I'd like to see how it works sometimes.
Really? You know, if you're interested in devices like that, my old research colleague, Fiddleford, would have more to show you. He's the engineering genius around here.
I would love to meet Fiddleford in this! I would, man! I love science so much! Ah! I love things being explained to me too when it comes to this. Ah! Oh god, my arm! Ah! I bent my arm backwards a bit, uncomfortably a bit. Okay. We have been recording for over 17 minutes now. So I'm gonna quickly end the episode here. And reminder, I try to keep these episodes typically around 15 minutes. So it's quicker for me to edit and easier for my computer to render and then upload online. So, yeah, we're gonna end the episode here. Unless, once again, I decide to make these a one-for-all, which is might not be the case, I don't know. Future Amber will decide upon that, but that will be a long-ass episode to render and upload, oh god! Okay, see you guys later. We'll ask about these creatures later. And next episode, we're gonna see Mothman! Which is one of my favorite cryptids. I love Mothman, homie. I love him so much. I love him. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.